What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Uncle Duck coming to you from New Orleans, NOLA, the NO, the Crescent City. Yeah, that Big Easy, baby. And today I got some content for you. But before we get into all that, make sure you hit that like button. I'm talking about absolutely assault that thing. Also, hit the subscribe button and click on that bell and hit all so you'll be aware of all the content that I'm putting out. So let's get into it. DJ Academics had a much anticipated interview with Kanye in which he planned on doing the whole entire interview in a black clan robe. Uh I'm still trying to figure out what was the actual point of this clan robe. Uh and to be absolutely honest with you, I learned absolutely nothing in this interview other than Kanye's evil. That's about it. I mean, you have to be an evil individual to use symbols of hatred in order to get your point across, in order for you to garner attention. Like you feel as though using symbols of hatred as a black man is one of the best ways for you to garner attention. Not only that, all that aside, the symbols of hatred, the swastika, the clan robe, all that aside, he actually says that he's evil. Also, it's quite clear that DJ Academics is also evil. This is reprehensible people doing reprehensible things. DJ Academics absolutely praised and glazed Kanye throughout this interview. It was absolutely sickening, and it seems as though Academics has replaced his GOAT, which was once Drake, with now Kanye. And it seems as though, I mean, from the outside looking in, they pretty much seem to like garner the same attention from the same crowd, that alt-right crowd, that incel crowd. They seem to garner that same attention. He's more ideologic ideologically aligned with Ye more than he is with Drake. See, yes, Drake does garner that incel crowd and that, but they're like apolitical. Like they don't really care to get into politics, but DJ Academics does. He is part of the black right wing in America. He's a part of the black alt-right of America. So his politics do seem to align more with Ye. So I can see the correlation with him now seeming to align more with Ye and get into the weeds with Ye and because they have pretty much the same fan base. DJ Academics is a huge content creator. And that's nothing against any particular group of people because I love all people. But there's a certain segment of the white population who has a disdain for the black population that DJ Academics and Kanye seem to cultivate. I don't think it's purpose. Well, I do think it's purposeful when it comes to Ye. Uh, but I don't think he goes into it consciously like want I put it like this: have if Ye is medicated, I don't think he would consciously like try to cultivate that particular crowd. DJ Academics, on the other hand, he seems to dwell in it. He likes to chill with people like Aiden Ross. He likes to chill with people like Myron Gaines. I don't know if that's his last name, but Myron from Fresh and Fit. He likes the he likes to associate with the alt right. So does Kanye, but I think it's more to do with he's just it's more to do with him just wanting to garner attention. Like it's rage baiting. that's what I get from Kanye. Is more rage baiting. When I get from academics is more like that's actually what he believes in. He's a hardcore Trump supporter. Nothing against that. Uh Nothing against that whatsoever, but it seems more genuine coming from DJ Academics. Um I learned nothing. There was nothing new in this interview. DJ Academics went on to at the end of the interview went on to call the interview absolutely epic. Maybe he called it epic for the fact that he was able to get Ye, but it wasn't an epic interview. Like, I didn't learn anything from this other than him being evil. But other than that, uh, I everyone knows this from his Twitter rant. This was no different than a Twitter rant, just videoed. Like, there was nothing to take away from it. But I'm gonna play a couple clips. I'm gonna play a couple clips from it that I found pertinent, even though none of it's really any pertinent information. Like, I can go about my day absolutely not ever partaking in this interview. Like, this was a waste of time. DJ Academics is a waste of time, and Kanye is a waste of time. You bring no real value to culture as a whole. And I'm not just talking about black people. I'm talking about there's no rhyme or reason for you to have a voice at this point. Neither one of you. There's no reason for either one of you to have a voice. And I think it's about time for both of you to be canceled. But it's looking like neither one of them will be. They won't be canceled because of the base that they're cultivating, because of the fan base that they're cultivating. This is sickening behavior from both. One, for DJ Academics giving such sickening behavior a platform. This man is literally dressed in a KKK robe, a black man. And you see no problem with it. You're actually quite giddy in this interview at certain points. You're like eating this up. And I know that DJ Academics has somewhat of a disdain for the Black American community, so it's quite fitting. It's quite fitting. That's why I don't get why you have Black American fans in your fan base. The quote unquote chat niggas. Like, why is that even a thing for you? I don't get it. And it all goes back to that the sycophants and the glazers and the idolaters. DJ Academics has a huge platform. So eventually he was going to get that. I never want that. I don't care how big I get. Please don't glaze me. Please. It's weird. Don't do that. I just want you to enjoy the content for for what it is. Like, nothing more, nothing less. You don't have to defend me. You don't have to defend my honor. If someone comes for me, you don't have to do that. You can spit facts based on what I say, and if you agree with it. But if you don't agree, feel free to, like, write it in the comments. I'm not here for everyone to agree with me. No, we all have different opinions and different takes on what we see. I'm not here for that. But there's no excuse for Kanye West to like use these symbols of hate in order to get a point across to create rage bait to quote unquote get his kids back. It's like that's not this these don't correlate. These don't correlate at all. If anything, why would a judge grant you your children? You seem like you're doing more harm than good. So look, I'm gonna get into like a few little things about what happened during the interview. This one was the most pertinent in my eyes. This is really the only thing I took from it, and that's this clip. So let's play this one.
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people feel like he's not here to defend himself, and that I think people are just confused by that. We get the story of how you guys kind of separated and how you feel, but they always say sometimes when someone passes away, can't be for the dead man. It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
Why say fuck Virgil after?
You heard it from the horse's mouth. Like, why say that? I don't know the ins and outs of him and Virgil's relationship. I know that Kanye feels kind of slighted that Virgil got that opportunity with Louis Vuitton, and he went on to make Off-White. I know Kanye felt kind of slighted because Kanye feels as though he made Virgil, but the man is no longer with us. Like, that's totally unnecessary, and it only points to one thing, and that is he's actually telling the truth when he says he's evil. Why are we platforming evil people?
Jay-Z, fuck him.
He passed. I think a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Why? Let's take it to money.
Where's that coming from?
How much money do you think Jay-Z make off?
Huh. I didn't even want to play that. But why are we platforming these evil people? Like, and why are we being such sycophants for evil people? This tells me society as a whole is ill. And society as a whole is going down the wrong path in the long run. Bad enough, in about 10 years, I think we all going to be replaced with AI, myself included. And I work a blue collar, maybe not 10 years for me. It'll be a little bit longer, but I've actually seen the robots that can do my job. So eventually, like, instead of us fighting amongst each other, I think it'll be more beneficial. And this goes for everybody. This goes for Americans in general. Instead of us fighting amongst each other, based on gender and racial and political ideologies, we all need to come together and look at who's the real enemy, and that's the employer class. And when I say employer class, I'm talking about the billionaires and stuff like that. The ones we got running the country at the moment. You know what I'm saying? We need to take a long look at those fellas. But hey, so look, here is this one where he says, for the first time ever, I have no idea what to say. Nobody can have a valid point while I'm sure he said meant why wearing a KKK outfit, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I jacked that sentence all up. Nobody can have a valid point while wearing a KKK outfit, right? No one can have a valid point. So let's see what he has to say. I'm gonna blow this up.
Right? But everything is like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Why? Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject. Right?
I get it. Maybe that was another valid point that Kanye had. But this man is mentally ill, and it's time for us to stop validating these mentally ill people. It's time to stop giving this kind of content coming from DJ Academics, coming from Kanye. It's time to start giving this lowbrow rage bait kind of content any attention. And yes, I'm bringing attention to it, but I'm bringing in attention in an attempt to like sway people away from this. Like, there's so much other things that we can be participating in that is way more constructive than this. This is destructive behavior on the part of Kanye, where he's basically self-destructing in front of our eyes, and we're all here to watch the train wreck. This is the last clip I wanted to get into, and like I really don't care. Like this is Kanye's opinion, but it is what it is. Oh, wait. That's not actually the last clip I wanted to get into, but let's hear what he had to say here.
I've watched hundreds of hours of you talking about just interviews, and at a point, it felt like the energy shifted, and then we just started seeing it everywhere, and I can't tell what is it.
Hold on. Let's run it back.
The real thing with you and Drake. Like I've always been confused. It feels like I can't tell if it's a love-hate thing. I've watched hundreds of hours of you talking about just interviews, and at a point, it felt like the energy shifted, and then we just started seeing it everywhere, and I can't tell what is it.
Yeah, it's like family members that you don't fuck with. Like I appreciate. One thing is Drake is a million times better than Kendrick and a million times more important. You know what I'm saying? What Future has done, Thug, what Drake just culturally is that shit last year. I couldn't even barely sit through that shit. That shit was
He couldn't barely sit through it, yet he participated in on Kendrick's behalf, on the side of Kendrick. Why are you lying, Kanye? Or maybe you're not lying. You're just that mentally ill. I don't know how to call it. I can't even take you seriously in this KKK robe, dude. He even went on a rant. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but let him finish.
insane, bro. That shit had Lucian Grange, Universal, Drake lawsuit shit written all over it. This shit, the I align. At the end of the day, all this shit I'm saying, Jim Jones, Kendrick did, all these celebrities. The funny thing is, we're all in the same boat.
Yeah. So if we're all in the same boat, Kanye, why even like choose a side, baby? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? If you have these feeling that everyone's in the same boat, why not go to the table, bring both of those guys to the table, and see if you can like come to a. I mean, I understand it probably wasn't gonna work, but if you have such influence, maybe you could have brought Drake and Kendrick to the table to like squash this. It didn't even have to get to this point. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious and it was a cool thing to happen. But like it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary, right? Maybe it was necessary because before this all happened, hip hop wasn't like in like hip hop was on its way out the maybe not out the door, but it definitely wasn't the number one genre before this happened. And now there's been a resurgence for hip hop ever since this happened. So it may have been needed, but I just have a hard time. Like have a very hard time seeing why he has that take on it. There's one more thing I wanted to get to. And I think it's about, let's see, I think it's around the third. Yeah, the 3650. Let's see what this has to say. I think I landed on the right spot.
From the other room and be like, why he's screaming?
Wait, who said they would blow her up?
Well, I purposely didn't say the names and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. Anybody that never spoke out against me publicly, I'm not going to speak out against them publicly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
did I answer that? So, it's just God. I'm just channeling.
Yeah.
I'm just channeling something. So I ain't telling y'all to follow me or do not. Yeah, people are not even in a position to follow me. It's like I could change hearts and minds, perception, but at the end of the day, you still got to go work for a white man. You still got to work for a Jewish man that works for a white man. The black dollar has been so decentralized since gentrification and the fall of Black Wall Street that it's next to impossible for a community to get on their feet, get past the drugs, the food. The food's the original drug. The hurting, the fucking 25%. Definite, not chance, but definitely being locked up, the abortion rates. Like our position, I don't have the exact answer to the equation of how to get out of where we are, but I'm not going to say we're not in where we are. And this might be some Star Wars shit where it take generation after generation after generation where it'd be north and it'd be this and be that, but it's like you either on this side of it or you on that side. Cardi took the blue pill, but he made his name off of the red pill.
It seems as though Kanye is cultivating an outright audience, and he's doing this rage bait kind of content, wearing the KKK robe, wearing a swastika chain, all while trying to put black people on his back and bring certain attention to stuff that's happening in the black community. But it's like he hates us. Like how do you go around with symbols of hatred? Yet it's almost like he's fighting against being canceled by hopefully doing hateful things, rage baiting us and doing hateful things and evil things, but try to prop up black plight and try to bring black plight into the forefront in order to possibly, if everything goes left, he has black people to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? But black people not hearing this. Like we no longer care for Kanye. Like, yes, we have love for everyone. Yes, we want everyone to succeed. Yes, we want Kanye to be the best Kanye he can be. But at the end of the day, you already showed your true colors that you really don't care for us. You already showed your true colors that you want to align yourself with hatred. And that's just not how we rock. That's it.
The Matrix. The red pill is the niggas like Neo. The blue pill are the agents. So now Cardi is an agent. And you will see him like, you see on the joint where somebody touches them and then they become the agent?
Yeah.
That's what happened. They come, them Jewish people come, the record people come, they'll say, they literally called Ty Dolla and said, and this is coercion. That's why these niggas gonna be locked up someday. They'll come to you, they said, Ty, you have to denounce Ye.
That's enough of this dude. This nigga is high. He is high. He's gone. He even went on a rant where he basically named and I saw it, I'm not gonna play it. He basically named Diddy, Cardi, and he named Kendrick, and he said two of them were pedophile PDFs. Like, what? So which two are you calling that? I will be guessing that Diddy will be one. But you've been backing up Diddy. You've been trying to big up Diddy, saying Diddy's innocent. So are you possibly calling him a PDF? Like, you can't do that. Like, you're aligning yourself with the dregs of society, yet you want sympathy. You want the sympathy to get your child back. You want the sympathy to get your children back. You want sympathy so people can take you seriously as far as your music. You're crying out while lashing out at the same time. It's almost like a cat being cornered. You're crying out while lashing out at the same time, presenting symbols of hatred, the Ku Klux Klan robe, the swastika around your neck, all while propping up the plight and of black people, trying to uplift that, put that on the forefront. Like, it's contradictory. It's contradictory. And the reason it's contradictory is because you're high and you're not on your proper medications. Kanye West is an absolute evil person. DJ Academics is also evil because once Kanye says I'm evil, the content is done. Like, I know that DJ Academics he's gonna finish it, but like after that, I don't want no dealings with you. Also in the interview, after in the interview towards the end, because DJ Academics shot it like a little IRL, it's an in real life thing. At the end of that video, Kanye first, when they first presented, we first met Kanye and shook his hand at the beginning. He had on a Sean John t-shirt, which everybody knows what that's about. That's Diddy's clothing line. Then he changes into the KKK robe, symbol of hate. The Diddy Sean John t-shirt is a symbol of misogyny and outright evil things. The Ku Klux Klan robe is a symbol of hatred and evil. Then he had the White Lives Matter sweatshirt, I'm thinking, that he gave to DJ Academics straight off his back. Straight off his back. He changed into that after he got out the KKK robe, and he gives it to DJ Academics straight off his back. DJ Academics was all giddy, like, "Oh, I'm real. I'm gonna do it. I'll wear it." Like, yo, you have to be absolute. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with White Lives Matter too, but you know what that is about. It was strictly a rebuttal to Black Lives Matter, and everybody knows that the BLM, the founders of BLM, and all these people who were a bunch of scammers. But the movement itself was based on wanting voices of Black people to be heard and to say that our lives matter. Like, there shouldn't have been no rebuttal to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't saying that your life didn't matter. We just was saying that, and not me. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't participate in none of that. But those people who were behind that grassroots movement were only saying, hey, my life matters. Like, acknowledge that. Can we at least not acknowledge that? I mean, and that wasn't even the end. At the very end of this, which just confirmed how evil the two of these people are. At the very end of this, Kanye sends DJ Academics a video and said that he wants that at the end of the interview. He wants him to after editing, put this at the end of the video. And as you can see, DJ Academics was reacting to his own video that he put out. So, in this reaction, he was in this whole thing, he was reacting to himself, his own interview, glazing himself along with Ye. Ye sends him a video and says that he wants that put at the end of the interview. The video was absolutely detestable, dark, and twisted. It was a video of what seemed to be a slave punishing a Caucasian woman who was hanging by her wrist from whatever with a whip. And then it showed like schmorn clips afterwards. Interracial schmorn clips. And this evil person, DJ Academics, and for Kanye to even send this, he has to be absolutely evil. DJ Academics commences to repeatedly played this video about 5 times that Kanye sent him, all while laughing and being giddy like it was the most epic thing in the world that he was watching. He absolutely enjoyed it, and I'm thinking that he absolutely got off on it, which makes him a sick individual. It's about time that we get rid of all these reprehensible peoples from our society. We can't get rid of them, but let's stop platforming them, please. That's what I mean, yo, my content is mostly about, I want it to be fun. I want it to be entertaining, right? There's nothing fun and entertaining about this content that DJ Academics put out. Is strictly for him to get views, and the dude did numbers. He did about 500,000 in a live stream. He did numbers, and from what I can see, that was only one platform. I don't think that included like Rumble and everything else. We're giving these people attention. Now, not me personally, I didn't give them the number. I watched it through someone else's stream. Someone else was streaming it. I refuse to give them that number. I refuse to be one of those people. So I watched it through someone else. I knew it was going to be content. I've been anticipating this for a long time. He's been bigging it up for a while now. And I knew it was going to be absolutely viral. So as a content creator, of course I'm going to touch on it. I did expect to have this. I did expect to come away with this conclusion because Kanye is sick. And so is DJ Academics. Maybe not mentally ill, but a sick individual in the brain. His way of thinking is sick. Look, that's all the content I got for you today. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm talking about absolutely smash it, assault it. Hit that bell notification when you hit the subscribe button so you'll be aware of all the video content that I'm putting out. And until next time, be sure to give maximum effort in all your endeavors in life, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.